music artist by the name of Eytan. He's also a jeweler and an author. How you doing, Eytan?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm doing really great. It's a great pleasure to have you today.
Thank you, and thank you for having me. Pleasure being here again. Thank you for squeezing me in last second again.
Thanks for being on. You know, we got you in the car, but regardless, it's a great pleasure, and we have you here to talk about your music. Let's talk about new music. You got new merchandise, new projects.
Yeah, so for the last, I mean, I've been singing professionally for the last, I want to say 10 years. Never had any merchandise. Always wanted to do it. It's something about, I guess, moving to Florida in February just kind of put me in the mood to start doing everything on my own. Because if you wait for somebody to help you do it, ain't gonna happen. Got to do it on your own. So I've been working on a couple of lyric T-shirts. So it focuses on some of the songs that I've written, some of my favorite lyrics from those songs.
That's an awesome idea. That's really cool.
Yeah, I kind of wanted it designed where even if somebody didn't hear my music, they would like the shirt design on its own. So
or vice versa, they might see the shirt and like the words and just be like, "That's really awesome. Where did you get that from?" And it's from a song, and it all brings it all back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's awesome. So can I ask you this? I didn't mean to interrupt you, but like you said, you've been singing professionally. You've been at it for about 10 years, more than 10 years now. But having moved to Florida was when you made the decision to say, you know what, we're going to do it all ourselves. We're going to really go in and just take care of every department how we want to take care of it. Can we talk a little bit about just your process before that when you were putting out music? Was it just like time goes by and we realized, you know what, you can't just wait for things, right? Nobody is going to just wait to discover you. The more you do and put out, it actually feels better to just go ahead and take that responsibility and then just do it because you have all the control. I think all that control is so cool to have.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't do it back in New York. It's just, I guess maybe it was kind of just feeling the sense of kind of being on my own right now, away from family, away from, my job and everything, and just kind of figuring out, okay, what do I need to do? And just kind of put a little pressure on me to really like start putting things out.
Is that why you moved to Florida? How long have you been there for now? I didn't mean to interrupt. How long have you been in Florida now?
Yeah, it's only since February 1st.
February 1st. Really awesome. So now can we talk about new music releasing, having now been moved to Florida? Did you have projects you jumped back into? Is it new music? Because, there's a lot to do when you move to a new place, whether it's unpack, discover the place, and then keeping the music and all that other stuff going.
Yeah, so I wrote a song about 2 years ago. It was, I want to say, inspired by, I know if I say it, it'll kind of give it away a little bit to the person, in case they do hear it. But I do have a lot of friends in the music industry, and I have asked for help. And I've known these people for years, good people, but it was kind of always turned like a deaf ear to me. They've known how much I've been doing, how much I want it, how much I've been working, through it. So this song, the lyrics to this song, it's called Ascension, but the chorus goes, "I will rise." So that was kind of motivated through that. The lyrics kind of tell the story of, basically like how I'm not going to wait for these people, and just they'll see me rise, with or without them.
Absolutely, because there's a lot of times where we get, you might give a lot, but you might not receive, and you might not get the reciprocation you expect. And I think it's better to just, so that's that whole thing, right? You give to just give and do, and you take care of your own self better than anybody else can. Because as we come to realize, a lot of unfulfilled promises and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Well, it's awesome to hear that you're at that stage and you the song's there, and it's I was just speaking to someone the other day, and we were talking about how times like these and subjects like these that we can really put out are the ones that hit people. They strike a nerve.
Right. Yeah, I think my my whole thing is, doing well, mainly I love putting out something inspirational or motivational. Not really into like the rap kind of style of lyrics. I leave that for the other people. But yeah, it's kind of my genre, and I'm looking to put out a cover of "Can't Help Falling in Love," which is a classic. I love the classics. I love the old style of music. Working on
Absolutely.
couple of other covers. I do have other songs, but I am kind of just waiting for this song to be released. The couple of people who have heard it, the main producer that did put it together, is hoping to have it licensed out somewhere.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That 2 years in the making as well. You said you wrote it 2 years ago, and it was a 2 year process of building it and creating it and working it, and now you're happy to say it's finished. Is this the final version, or is this just the version we're sticking with right now?
I'm still waiting, because I did have one producer that actually created the track, and then I have a friend that's a really good, amazing producer, and he took the track, completely redid it, and it just sounds completely different. So I'm just waiting for that final finished product. It's like 98% finished.
Very nice. How about a music video? When can we expect the music video?
I definitely have to do a music video, considering the last 2 or 3 songs I put out, I did not do any videos for.
This will be the one.
Yeah, it has to be the one, because I think the last video I put out was maybe 2-3 years ago, and it's time.
That's awesome. So let's talk about this, Eytan. How about the fact that you're doing it all yourself, and you have to keep the music going, the marketing going, the whole brand pushed? How are you staying motivated these days? And are you getting a lot of sun? Are you doing a lot of reading? Is it exercise? How do you keep going? Is it doing the music?
It's I when I moved here, I decided to even though I was working and still doing all that stuff in New York, but when I moved here, I said I'm gonna take a couple of months off from actual like a 9 to 5 job, and focus on the music, the merchandise, the book, stuff that I actually love. I've been writing a lot, whether it's poems from a breakup. I'm just constantly writing, and it's kind of, I think, like almost like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's kind of what's going on right now.
That's really awesome. So
plus the bike riding and the sun, and it's beautiful here. I love palm trees, and
very awesome. And so with regards to your musical process, what's it looking like these days? You moved to Florida, you brought all your gear home, you have it all you've got the home studio, you're able to meet music artists, friends out there, did you have connections?
It's funny. No, I actually, sorry, I do know somebody here, in the music industry. But I do have all my gear here. With technology today, I don't need anybody like by my side. It's
because of social media,
email, Zoom, FaceTime.
Right.
Everything's just done over the phone or over the internet. It's kind of like you're there. So
you manage all of your social media accounts yourself. Everything's run by you.
Yeah, everything.
Very
and
nice.
The last couple of months, my Instagram has really been taking off. I'm trying to get into the TikTok now. I feel like I missed the train a little bit. But
you got it. It's easy to think that because it's been happening for so long. But then there's also people who are just doing it today, and then it's sort of like if they can just jump on the train, even if it's already moving, and just pick up on. And that you probably but I think there's still stuff happening. Everybody's saying to jump on Clubhouse. You on Clubhouse?
I haven't even heard of Clubhouse.
No, I haven't heard of it yet. Wow. Okay. Well, check it out after the show. I'm not well versed in it yet, but everybody's saying to check it out too. So I gotta, it's interesting that, like you said, you're on Instagram and you're picking up some momentum, and then there's TikTok, and then there's Clubhouse. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. You have to sort of divide your attention in the right places. But the interesting thing is, it's sort of like work smarter, not harder, right? If there's more attention. I just talked to a guy. He says he has his following on Instagram is pretty great, but he's like, I have a smaller one on TikTok.
Same
But
thing.
my engagement on TikTok is like insane because he already had his routine. He brought it to TikTok, and because they're giving all this organic reach, he's getting all this all this free eyes to watch it. So work smarter, not harder. Back with the social media thing, just maybe toy around with it a little bit, and they'll give people rewards for being early with that stuff.
It's funny. I just put out almost one after the other. It was, I think, this week. I posted a cover I did on that I posted on Instagram. I posted it on TikTok. I think I have like 120 followers on TikTok, so it's nothing compared to the Instagram. But I decided to do one of these new challenges. Shirt was off, and the views on that one compared to like the cover was just completely different. And I'm like, I guess I need to start singing shirtless or something. I don't know.
It's the trends. You use the trends that pick up. That's an interesting point too. If you just jump on the trend of what's happening, that's even smarter too. Instead of, it's good to play the classics and sing the classics, but if you're trying to be in with what's in, like you said, you jump on the trend and then you got all these views. That's awesome.
That's true. Yeah.
Super awesome. Super awesome. So how about merchandise? What's going to be the merchandise that we can find on? How can we find you on social media? What is your website?
So Instagram, Eytan Official will have my link, which has the link. It's kind of like Linkertree. This one's FFM. It has my links to everything, but the merchandise store is going to be on Teespring. I don't know how to get it onto that Linkertree yet, but I probably will have a separate link somewhere for it. I think probably within the next week it should be done. I have a couple more designs that I want to put up with different variations, different colors. I got pre-orders already, which is good.
Nice.
So definitely means that designs are working.
All right. Hey, they're working.
Yeah.
All right, Eytan, I really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you have a great time in Florida. I hope everything looks great and just feels great. And I hope that once again we'll get you on again in the future to follow it.
Thank you, and I promise I will be on time and and hopefully not in my car next time.
Definitely. We'll do it proper next time. All right. Thank you, Eytan. I really appreciate it.
Have a good weekend. Thank you.
All right. To you as well.
Bye.